Hello and welcome to Crafting with You, where I bring you a wide range of crafting tutorials and ideas. In today's tutorial, I'll show you how to make these super cute Ballerina Tutu Cupcake toppers. Comes together really fast and easy, so if you want to learn how to make these, follow along with me. Let's get started. For the tutu portion of the topper, we're going to be using everyday streamers. Get these at big box retailers, craft stores, party stores, anywhere you like. There's a ton of colors, so you can choose one that's going to fit your party theme. We're going to cut the streamers into 8-inch strips, and you're going to need about 2 to 3 strips per tutu. You can do your choice. 2 will get you a full skirt, 3 will be a even fuller skirt. I'm going to use 3 for this video. Stack the streamers on top of each other and then fold it in half. So go from bottom to top and do a exact half fold. And when you're done folding, you're going to open this back up and you'll notice that there is a nice middle crease. Along this crease, we're going to make 1/2 inch little marks. So use a ruler and a pen or pencil and make the marks right along that center crease. This is going to be your guide of where to do a based stitch. I've already pre-done one so that it's easier. So here I'm going to show you what it looks like. Here we go. I did different widths, but I just found that the 1/2 inch yielded the best looking tutu. So once you make all your marks right on here, the top one, you only have to do it on the top one, not on any of the other ones below it. Stack it right on top. And now move on to the base stitch. We're going to get a sewing needle and some thread, and we're going to do a double layer of thread. So just don't do the single layer. It doesn't matter what color you get, you can't see it at the end. So do 11 inches of the thread. Grab your stacked streamers, and when you start, we're going to start on the right side. I know your first mark is 1/2 inch in, but for the first one, we're going to go in a 1/4 inch to start. So go on right on that fold and then come out where that first 1/2 inch mark is, and I can't get it through right now. Okay, so here we go. It comes through right there, and then the next one go through that mark. So again, you already did your guide marks. Just go in and out through those little dots, making sure that the streamers are evenly stacked on top of each other. Okay, here I'm done. I'm on the last one, and for the very last stitch, we're going to also go a 1/4 inch from the edge. So now we've done all our sewing. Pull the streamer out so it's on the thread, and then we're going to straighten this out. Since we have about 11 inches of thread, when you pull this out, it shouldn't fall off. So when you get that to the middle, this is what it's going to look like. It doesn't have to be a perfect threading base stitch. It's fine. Cut the thread off the needle on that left edge. And now this is what it's going to look like. We're going to fold the whole thing back in half. So fold it right along that middle and then lift it up, and we're going to start gathering. So I'm going to start on this side right here, but make sure that you keep a hold of both ends of the thread so that it doesn't fall off, because then you're going to have to baste it all over again. So starting on one side, we're going to gently start gathering it, and when you get to like a certain point, we're going to grab on the other end and we're going to start gathering in. Make sure you don't let go of each side of this so it doesn't fall off the thread. Very important. So now it kind of looks like this. We're going to keep gathering, but make sure that you hold both threads now, because once you get it gathered a certain amount, you can hold both of these and then start gathering towards the middle. Just keep in mind that this is actually paper, so if you're too aggressive, it might rip. So, just gentle gathering towards the middle. There's going to be a point where you can gather no more. It's going to get kind of tight. So at that point, we're going to start fluffing up the skirt. So keeping a hold of those two threads, we're going to take the first layer that's right on top, and you're going to separate it from the rest of the layers. So grab the first one, and you're just peeling as you go, just separating them. And when you're done with the first layer, you're going to move on to the second layer and the third layer and the fourth layer till you get to the bottom. Separate them all, and it should start taking the shape of a really fluffy tutu. Don't forget to hold these two strings or else it's going to fall off, and again, you'll have to rebaste everything. I'm now going to do the video in double time so it goes a lot faster. And I'm almost done separating my layers, and with this last layer, just flip it right on up. And when you get these layers all separated, it's easier to gather even more. So starting on one end and then the other, just keep gathering it right to the middle. When you're done gathering, this is what it's going to look like. There's going to be a little bit of a hole in the middle, but you'll have a nice fluffy tutu. To close this thing off, we're going to grab the two threads that are on either side, and we're going to do a double knot. So grab each side and just first do one regular knot. And I realized that I shouldn't have used black because my background is dark and I can't see the thread that well, but okay, here I got it. And now we're going to close off this knot and do a very gentle but firm knot. And you'll have still a little bit of a hole in the middle, and you need that. So don't close it off so that there's nothing. Now you do one more knot. And again, can't see because of my background, but I'm going to do the best I can. And then when you get the knot done, pull it tight. And because the inside right there is where you try to gather, it's going to be a little flat. So holding onto the thread, we're going to fluff this back section. So just gently pull up on the individual layers on either side and try to incorporate them together or to meld them together. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's the back side, but here you go. Here is your nice fluffy skirt. Let's move on to the bodice. This is the template I created after many iterations. I found this is the best size, and I made two other kind of bodice lines or the necklines. There's like a V-neck and there's like a sweetheart neckline. For this video, I'm going to do the just regular scoop neck. I'll be using paper stock from my local craft store. They come in so many different colors and varieties. Choose the one you like. Take your template, put it down on the paper stock, trace around it, and cut it out. Here is my bodice, and now I'm going to attach it to a stick. I'm going to be using a 5-inch long skewer. You can use anything longer, but not anything shorter. So attach it to the back with glue or tape. I'm going to be using a glue gun. So I'm going to put a line of glue right along the back and put my stick on about 3/4 of the way up. Give it a couple of seconds to dry, and here we go. Now let's assemble the tutu and the bodice together. First thing you're going to do is flip the tutu upside down, and we're going to snip off that thread that we used to hold on to. You're not going to need it, and it's just going to hang down and look not so pretty. So give that a little snip, and now you have your free tutu. Grab your bodice, and we're going to place it right inside that little hole in the middle of the tutu. So place it in and bring the tutu skirt right up, and this is what it's going to look like. So to attach, just bring that skirt down a little bit, and we're going to put glue, or I'm going to use glue gun. Put a little bit of glue on both sides and then bring up the skirt, hold it for a couple of seconds, and now you are done. You can stop at this point or put a little more decoration. I got these little paper hearts from I think it's the scrapbooking section of the craft store. I thought they were really pretty. So this is just a Nice to have, not a have to do. So I'm going to use these three colors. I'm going to do white, pink, and yellow. And I'm going to place it right along the neckline. So do a few spots of glue. I'm just do three tiny little spots and then place the flowers right along the neckline. And here you go, all done. A cute little ballerina tutu cupcake topper. And here are a few more in all different colors. And when I said you could use 2 or 3 layers of the streamers, this is what I mean. The green on the left is 2 layers, and the three on the right are 3 layers. So the really only difference is the fullness of the skirt. I also created a version using patterned paper stock. So if you don't want to put any embellishments on these, this is another way to go. These are the bodice templates for you to use. I gave you all 3 necklines. You just choose the one that you want to use. Print it out on thick cardstock and cut it out to use as your template. The download link will be in the description box. Here are the toppers placed into washcloth cupcakes. I have a tutorial of this washcloth on my channel, so I'll link that in my description box. To give you additional ideas, don't these colors look like Disney princesses? You can use them in that way. Or you can also put these in white and make them for bridal showers. Or you can also put rhinestones on these. You can put the birthday number or someone's name or initials. There's so many ways to make these toppers special and unique just for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Crafting with You.